Guys, I need your help. What channel are the rankings on? I have no idea what channel it's on. But please tell me which channel it's on. Johnny, what channel are the rankings on? I need this info now. What channel are the rankings on? Please let me know what channel these rankings are on. Please. I see all you guys. ESPN. ESPN. ESPN's on Sunday NFL Countdown. You guys, okay? You guys are saying ESPN, so I'm gonna go with you guys.
Look in info, and if it says up until 11,
Oh, where's info?
right there. Yeah, see, it's only until 11, so
Okay.
then look on
All right.
the rankings. Yeah, because that's what we thought.
Thank you guys. All right, live playoff selection show. Go back. Go back. There we go. Okay. Glad. Thank you guys for telling me that it was on ESPN. We get to watch some Sunday countdown picks, but here's what we're going to say. What we're going to talk about is we know Alabama's going to be 1. We know Clemson will be 2. And we know Notre Dame will be 3. That's essentially given. Ohio State, Oklahoma, Georgia. Who are you putting in? In my opinion, I think Georgia is the best team out of the 3. I think Georgia is the best team out of those 3. However, I don't think they're deserving. I think Oklahoma's the most deserving. Well, I think Georgia is the best team of those 3. I think Oklahoma will get in, and they are deserving to get in. 3 minutes and 7 seconds till this ranking show comes on. And we also get to see the New Year's Six Bowls. So we also get to see the New Year's Six Bowls, but we also have NFL action today, so. But I made my predictions for the New Year's Six Bowls, and they're actually here. I'll read these to you guys. My predictions for the New Year's Six Bowls are Rose Bowl, Ohio State versus Washington. That's almost a given now if Ohio State doesn't make the playoff. I don't really know, but unless Ohio State makes the playoff, it'll most likely be Ohio State, Washington, in the Rose. Sugar, I have LSU versus Texas. Because LSU versus Texas is interesting because it goes Big 12 versus SEC, and obviously they can't have the SEC champion or the Big 12 championship, assuming Oklahoma and Alabama go to the playoff. It will be either Georgia Texas or LSU Texas, and I feel like since Texas and LSU are more closely ranked, I think it'll be LSU versus Texas, which will be a very good game, mind you. Orange Bowl, it's most likely already sealed. Clemson versus Notre Dame. I think Clemson, Notre Dame is most likely what that's going to be. They're already 2 and 3. They're most likely going to stay. All right. Fiesta Bowl. I have UCF playing Georgia. Because if you guys remember last year, UCF played Auburn, who lost the SEC championship game. It is the same case here with Georgia. I think it'll be UCF, Georgia in the Fiesta Bowl. Peach Bowl, I have Michigan playing Florida, which would be a very good one, mind you.
But the 4th pick is probably the most controversial. I wanted to put the Bears. They're exciting.
All right. I don't know, but I think Michigan, Florida would be like the only 2 teams left that I think would have a shot. And then Cotton is looking like it's going to be Alabama, Oklahoma. But we will see. Oh, dang, Rex Ryan has the Bears as the second best team in the NFL. Oh, my goodness.
Because that defense, and you gotta play defense. How do you win championships? With defense.
But,
I don't care what Matt says.
who do you guys think? What is your playoff? How would you do it?
But please, the Chargers, let's get it on. Today, you make a statement today. This is the one. Get the man in, guys.
All right. All right, 9 seconds. Let's go. Ranking show about to come on, boys. Let's go. We get to see the full top 25, too. to see maybe where some teams will fall or jump. Here we go, ranking show about to start. Who is hype, fam? Who is hype? I am hype. I think it'll be Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson, Oklahoma, but there's a chance Ohio State gets in because they had a pretty big margin against Northwestern. There's a chance Georgia gets in because they're the only team to give Alabama a game. But I'm actually more excited to see the rest of the New Year's Six because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Oklahoma as the fourth team.
It's that simple. Give that coach across the sideline a vote who he doesn't want to play. He'll start with us. I promise you, he don't want to play.
All right. LSU's not making the playoff. Please stop. All right. Let's see.
Something about the college football playoff that creates an insatiable thirst for chaos. Instead,
let's go.
Championship Saturday left us drinking up redemption.
All right, Jalen Hurts had that great overtime win for, not overtime, just that great win for Alabama. Oklahoma avenged their loss to Texas, so Oklahoma, Ohio State beat Northwestern in pretty convincing fashion, so they win the Big Ten for back-to-back years. But you know what I think they're going to do? They're going to come down to Ohio State and Oklahoma. And they're going to look at Ohio State's 29-point loss to Purdue, and they're just going to say, get out. Get out. Go play in the Rose Bowl. But we are moments away from seeing who is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alabama, Clemson, Oklahoma, Ohio State. Notre Dame will most likely be in. I don't see how you can leave Notre Dame out, but we will see. The championship's in San Francisco. Who will we see? I mean, it's going to be a very good playoff, I will admit, no matter what 4 teams we get. But I'm more excited to see, it's pretty much a given who the teams are going to be. It's pretty much a given who the 4 teams are going to be. But what I'm interested to see is the New Year's Six Bowls. And where UCF goes, where Michigan... What I want to see is UCF play Michigan, and I want UCF to embarrass Michigan, since I think Michigan's the most overrated team in college football history. Georgia actually does have a chance. What the committee could do is that Georgia is the only team that's given Alabama a game. And they might think, it could be a better game. Georgia would give Alabama a better game than, say, Oklahoma or Ohio State. So there's 100% a chance that, there's 100% definitely a chance Georgia gets in. I don't think it happens, but there's a chance. I think Georgia's playing UCF. That's my pick, is Georgia versus UCF in the Fiesta Bowl. But we're definitely going to see Notre Dame watch party in South Bend going on. Okay. Alabama, we have people live at 6 watch parties for Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, Georgia, Oklahoma, and Ohio State. But I think it'll be Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, you're right, they have beaten everybody they played, except they lost to Texas, but they avenged their loss to Texas, so you actually do have a good point there. And Texas is a good team, I will admit. That was not a bad loss, only by 3. I would rather lose to Texas by 3 than lose to Purdue by 29. So, they definitely have an advantage.
What would make you leave the set today, Georgia, being put in that? I've said in a good way or a bad way. In a good way, because they put Georgia.
Kirk Herbstreit is saying that Georgia deserves to be in there. Kirk Herbstreit was on Sunday Countdown, and he said he would make it. He said he would make it Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Notre Dame, which would have been interesting. But we'll see. So we have. Oh, we have to wait till 2? Oh, we have to wait till 2 for the New Year's Six? Aww. We have to wait till 2 before we find out the New Year's Six bowls.
Well, Alex, you'll come back. I'll come back. But I think it's interesting what you said because we did play those scenarios out.
I'm actually kind of. That's dumb. We have to wait till 2 to find out the New Year's Six. I'm done. I'm done. We have to wait till 2 to find the New Year's Six. Oh my goodness.
We can go down the list of all these teams they've all had close.
All right, I might do another stream.
So that happens, but
Yeah, so it's 3 Eastern time, 2 our time.
not a conference champion going against one lost team in our conference. You have to make a big statement.
I thought they would just do it all now.
They have to not be competitive.
I thought they would just do it all now. I might do a separate stream for the New Year's Six.
Who they think would win the game and nothing else.
I'll do a separate stream for the New Year's Six. How about that?
Not necessarily.
I'll do a separate stream just for the New Year's Six.
That hurts Georgia's chances of getting in. A 36-16 loss to an LSU team. Now, their schedule, their resume, very impressive. The LSU loss came before Florida, before Kentucky, before Auburn. If it came in the mix, I would have a different feel about it because now you've played some physical teams. You've gone through a stretch of games where it's tough to win. But now you lost that game, then the Alabama loss should eliminate Georgia, in my opinion.
I think the classic debate of deserving versus best, and you talk about deserving in Ohio State.
Well, we will see.
One-loss conference
We're better than OU and Ohio State. Are you talking about? If you're talking about Georgia, I can see that. Sugar Bowl, Texas versus Georgia, that'd be interesting. No, but I'm actually kind of upset that we have to wait until 2 to find out the New Year's Six bowls. I'm actually kind of upset now.
With that performance, I think they're a more complete team versus Oklahoma and Ohio
All right.
State.
I might do a separate stream. How about this? I'll do another stream for the New Year's Six. How about that?
I think Georgia should be 4. I can definitely see an argument for Oklahoma. I can see an argument for Ohio State. I think there are 3 teams deserving of the 4 spot, but I think personally it should be.
That's what makes it so compelling. Yeah. Is you can make a case. It's not
A lot of people are saying that Georgia is the most deserving of the 4th spot, which I don't know. Peach Bowl, Michigan. I would want to see Michigan UCF. My prediction, my New Year's Six bowls are Rose Bowl, Ohio State versus Washington, Sugar Bowl, Texas versus LSU, Orange Bowl, Clemson versus Notre Dame, Fiesta Bowl, UCF versus Georgia, Peach Bowl, Michigan versus Florida, and then Cotton, Alabama, Oklahoma. Why? I cannot believe that they made us wait for the New Year's Six. Like, I even put New Year's Six in the title.
Year 5 of the college football playoff.
I even put New Year's Six in the title. Ooh. All right, we'll do a separate stream for the New Year's Six. How about that? We'll do that.
In Tuscaloosa, Tom Rinaldi in Clemson, Holly Rowe in South Bend. Laura, we expect Alabama to be number 1. Let's start with you. What's going on in Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, Reese, not a whole lot of concern for Alabama here about their spot in this year's
I mean,
college football playoffs.
Alabama knows they're going to be 1, and we know Clemson's 2, Notre Dame's 3. It's just who's going to get that 4 spot.
They're resting right now. And some news in the Hollywood moments of last night of Jalen Hurts. Of course, that's been the big story. But Tua Tagovailoa did go down with that ankle injury. Nick Saban said that he will get an MRI today, and they expect that he should be out for about 2 weeks' time. We'll know a little more after that MRI. We will talk to Coach Saban. You guys.
You can't say that Georgia has put up the best fight against Bama because Ohio State hasn't played Bama yet. Guarantee you, I think if you lose to Purdue by 29, there's no way you should be in the playoff. If you lose to Purdue by 29, you shouldn't be in the playoff. I'm sorry. I don't care if you've killed everybody else. I don't care if you destroyed an overranked Michigan team. I don't care if you beat Penn State by 5. Don't care. You don't belong in the playoff. I'm sorry. I think it'll be between Georgia, Oklahoma. No way Ohio State, yeah. If Ohio State plays Alabama 40-10, it won't be close.
When he was named the head coach at Clemson, he continues to take them to the same destination, and that is history. The first team to go to the ACC Conference Championship game and win it 4 straight years.
Clemson has been the first team to win the ACC 4 years in a row, which, I mean, what they need to do is, my opinion, if you don't win your conference, you don't deserve the playoff. That's why I think Oklahoma's more deserving than Georgia. And that's why I don't think Notre Dame should be in the playoff. I mean, if you're going, sure, they should be in the playoff this year, but they need to make a rule. If you don't win your conference, you don't belong. That's why Alabama shouldn't have been in that year. Ohio State shouldn't have been in the year that they got killed by Clemson. I mean, it's really bad that they're putting the... I mean, that's why I think Notre Dame should join the ACC. Then we could have... We could have had Clemson... we could have had Clemson versus Notre Dame in the ACC championship. And then that would give a team like Ohio State a chance, or maybe even UCF. Bama has actually beaten the number 4 team in the nation. The number 10 team in the nation, but... I mean, I don't know. I think if Jalen Hurts starts for Bama against Oklahoma or Ohio State or Georgia, I think Bama loses. The thing is, the playoff game is December 29th. So Hurts is going to have a bunch of time to rest up and get ready for that game. So, I don't really know, but it's interesting. We're definitely going to have to see about that, but... Hypothetical lines. Okay, they said if Georgia played Oklahoma, Georgia would be favored. If Georgia played Ohio State, Georgia would be favored. And if Oklahoma played Ohio State, Oklahoma would be favored. So Georgia, if you go to the Vegas Superbook lines, Georgia is they're saying they're better than Oklahoma and Ohio State. But they said Georgia would be favored against Oklahoma and Ohio State. But I'm actually kind of upset that we don't get to see the New Year's Six. But I'll do a separate stream for the New Year's Six. How about that? We'll do that. Separate stream for the New Year's Six.
Well, I can tell you this, just like
The top 25 comes out at... When is the top 25? The top 25 comes out at 1 my time. New Year's 6 games come out at 2. So I'll have to do... On Monday, I'll do like a playoff preview, and I'll even do a playoff hype video. That'll be fun to make. So, things I'm going to do with the college football playoff. Full game reaction streams for both playoff games and championship. I'm going to be doing playoff previews, predictions, all this stuff. I'm also going to be predicting every single bowl game. That'll be a good one. And it'll be time. What time is it for you? Well, I'm in Central Time, so right now it's like 11:15-ish. I think the rankings are like they're going to actually tell us at 11:30 maybe. I don't even know. Which is kind of dumb. It's like they have to keep the suspense up, but it is what it is. I mean, we've already been streaming for 18 minutes, so we'll have to see, but we will see, but I think Georgia is and the committee says their job is to put the 4 best teams in the playoff. And I think Georgia is better than Oklahoma and Ohio State, but I think Oklahoma is more deserving. How about UCF? Yeah! UCF came back from down 31-14, but UCF is still going to get no respect. UCF Pandas are the best team in the nation. I don't know. But we're going to have to see. And what if we get Oklahoma versus Georgia possibly? Nah. That probably wouldn't happen, but like last year, Oklahoma and Georgia got into that double overtime Rose Bowl, and that was awesome. But we're definitely going to have to see if UCF does get in, or if UCF, they're not going to get in, but they should. If I was on the playoff committee, I would make it. Now, you guys are totally not going to agree with this. But what I would do is I would make the playoff number 1 Alabama, number 2 Clemson, number 3. I mean, if we're taking, I don't even know. But I think UCF would get in over Ohio State. I think UCF should get in over, I don't know, but I think, I really don't know. UCF, I think, would beat Ohio State if they played, honestly. The UGF Pandas.
So Lincoln will be able to
Dang.
check out the results once he gets there. Gene Wojciechowski and
But-
he'll be there with Oklahoma's reaction to whatever.
Marty Smith's in Ohio State in Columbus.
Ohio State, like
I don't think Ohio. And what a lot of people are saying is, if Ohio State were to beat Northwestern badly, which they kind of did, what was the final score? 45-24.
A bit of an albatross because of the magnitude of it.
But and then they're saying if the other team, I don't even know. Oh, it's a YouTube dynasty from NCAA 14.
I
Wow.
said to him, why do you deserve an opportunity? He pointed directly to two things. Number one, conference championship. He puts tremendous weight on the value of winning a conference. He
Yeah.
said it time and again.
I personally think if you don't win your conference, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's why I don't think Notre Dame should be in. I mean, I guess they should be in this year. Join a conference. Notre Dame needs to join a conference. Join the ACC. You're there for basketball. Or you could just play cupcakes like Navy, Ball State, and Vanderbilt all year. I mean, who's Notre Dame beating? Michigan. We've already found out they're the most overrated team in college football this year. Stanford is barely gonna make a bowl game. Virginia Tech lost to Old Dominion. Who else did they beat? USC gave them a good run, and they're not even going to a bowl game. So I don't really know how good Notre Dame is, but we'll see. I'll probably be rooting for them over Clemson. I don't even know. I really don't know. And Pittsburgh think about this. Notre Dame beat Pittsburgh by 8 at home, and Clemson drove Pittsburgh into the ground. So we're gonna see. All right, so they said Georgia. They're saying a good thing for Georgia is they're the third best team in the FBI. Their con is 2 losses. The pro for Oklahoma is their only loss to Texas, but their bad thing is they're 91st in defensive efficiency. Whoa. And then the pro for Ohio State was that huge win over Michigan, but their con is that big loss to Purdue. So are you going to put a team in with the 91st defensive efficiency or a team that got absolutely drove into the ground by an unranked Purdue team? We're going to have to see. We're definitely going to see. And Ohio State's loss to Iowa last year was essentially what kept them out, and I think this loss to Purdue is worse than Ohio State.
I think it's the schedule that Georgia played, and I think this committee asking themselves, what would Oklahoma or Ohio State have done had they played that schedule? So Georgia
All right.
number 1.
So it looks like the teams are going to be revealed at 11:30, unfortunately, because they're going to keep playing this off. What time is it, actually? Hold on. The rankings are going to come out in 10 minutes, okay? Or 12 minutes, which is pretty bad. I mean, they said they were coming out at 11. I would have liked for them to actually come out at 11 and actually give us the New Year's 6. But no, we're not going to get those. But it is what it is. But definitely what I'm going to be doing, I'll give you guys videos that will be coming out. I will be predicting every bowl game. And I'm talking like your little Cheez-It bowls, the Red Box Bowl, the Gasparilla Bowl, all these itty-bitty bowls no one cares about. I'm still going to be predicting them. Yeah, 11:30 is the playoff announcement, and it's about 11:20 here. So we're looking at about 10 minutes for that. But I also think I'm going to be predicting every single bowl game. And I know ESPN has a challenge where if you predict every single bowl game right, you get like $1 million or something. So I'll be doing that. I will most likely participate. I probably won't get them all right. I'll do my best though. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna definitely be good. But 31 people in here. I hope. All right. Playoff teams revealed. Oklahoma would put up more points than Bama did on
The up-tempo Haskins right now executing.
I don't know.
That very few are.
Hold on.
Murray and he probably both end up in New York City, and they're scoring a lot of points. That's what makes Ohio State.
Hold on, what are you guys saying in here?
Trying to compare them to Oklahoma. But this is why it's fun.
Oklahoma would put up more points on Bama than Georgia did. That's true. But Oklahoma has the 91st defensive efficiency. They have the 91st defensive efficiency. I don't even know, but UCF guys said they'll never get the respect they deserve. That's probably true. But we will definitely have to see. No way OU gets. OU won't get destroyed by Bama. But they're definitely not gonna put up as good. I don't know. I saw one guy in my YouTube comments said, if Georgia played, or no, not Georgia, if Oklahoma plays Alabama, which is looking like that's probably what's gonna happen, he said it would be 70-50 Oklahoma. Which, I don't know, that would be an entertaining game to watch, but I don't know. But I'll tell you, should Oklahoma play against Alabama? Here's what Oklahoma needs to do. I think a lot of people are underrating Alabama's defense. Alabama has a very good defense. They showed how good they are in the second half. Not in the first half of the Georgia game, because they played awful in the first half of the Georgia game. Second half against Georgia. They stopped that run and everything. Playoff stuff's coming on in a few minutes, but hopefully this isn't a thing. But I don't know. But what Oklahoma would need to do is they need to just keep up with Bama, and they need their defense to get one lucky stop, which was when you're 91st in defensive efficiency. Not easy to come, but I think guys like Parnell Motley, Stephen Parker need to show up for the OU defense. Kyler Murray is the best player in the country. Kyler Murray, in my opinion, probably is the best player in the country. But I don't know why. They've delayed these rankings to 11:30 instead of 11. I'm kind of upset about that. But they delayed them. And I really don't know why. But I'm kind of upset that they did that. They delayed them to 11:30 instead of 11. But it's kind of a bad thing. I mean, what are you looking at?
And I know their schedule was tough. But the best thing you can say about Georgia is that they played Alabama really, really tough. That's not enough for them. They went to Baton Rouge, hard place to win, of course. Turned the ball over 4 times, got outgained by a lot, and lost by 20. Bama went in there 129-0. I know Georgia's got a big on the book. They look gorgeous. It's a great team. But if you have to make the tough choices, I would just lean to the team that Avengers only lost, won its conference. Yes, the defense is horrific, and it's good work, but the offense is also historically good. And there's lots of different ways to play football. They almost outscored Georgia last year, didn't get the job done, but I would put the Sooners.
Yeah, so would I, Chris, and I would say that at times,
Okay.
the defense has been horrific.
Kyler Murray makes too many mistakes. I don't know. Maybe. But what I think could happen, Alabama has, I think, some of the best run defense in the country. But their pass defense is not that good, and I think Georgia exposed that. Oklahoma needs to pass the ball, and what you need to do is Kyler Murray running is going to be a big thing for Oklahoma. But I think, in my opinion, Kyler Murray is the best player in the country. I don't think a lot of people are going to agree with me.
And I think because there are so many other factors involved in the political aspect of this committee, or someone on this committee.
Oh no, Paul Feinbaum. Paul ever-living Feinbaum is... Paul Feinbaum's probably going to be like, top 4 teams in the nation are Alabama, LSU, Georgia, and Mississippi State. They're all SEC teams. Because I hate Paul Feinbaum. I absolutely despise Paul Feinbaum. He's like SEC only. He doesn't even look at the other conferences. But Dwayne Haskins is not better than Kyler Murray. Ohio State fans, you can say that all you want. Bottom line, it's not true. The Heisman voting should go Kyler Murray first, Tua second, Haskins third.
It will open Pandora's box, which I think college football is not ready for. They don't want to have all these conference champions get left out. So in a couple of minutes,
I think we're going to see Oklahoma in that race.
Well, what Paul Finebaum says,
I'll tell you this.
if Georgia gets in, it's going to open up Pandora's box where you're going to have all these conference champions like Big 12, Pac-12, Big 10, all not get in.
You want to see some people
And that would mean you would only have 2 conference champions in Alabama and Clemson.
conference commissioners and ADs who are hungry to expand this thing sooner rather than
But
later.
I really think the playoffs should be expanded. I think 8 teams. 8 teams is good. 8 teams is where the playoffs should be. 8, and what you could do, this is how the playoffs should be. 8 teams, 5 Power 5 champions, the 5 Power 5 champions, 1 at-large bid, which would be UCF, and then take 2 other teams, and then take the next 2 best teams. But we will definitely see, but I think it should be 8 teams. Take your 5 Power 5 teams, champions, the Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12, SEC, ACC. 5 Power 5 championships. 1 at-large team, which would be UCF, and then take the next 2 best teams. That's what I think. All right, College Football Committee, Rob Mullins is the chair with his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people on the committee. SEC, ACC, Big 12, Big 10. Yeah, take those 5 champions, then add in 1 at-large team, which would be UCF, and then add in the next 2 best teams. Okay, here we go. Looks like they're about to do it. Oh, shoot. No, they're hitting us with a commercial. Commercials come at the literal worst times, bro. All right. On the other side of this commercial break, I'm pretty sure they're going to give us the rankings. But Alabama, in the playoff era, Ohio State won the first one. Alabama won the second one. Clemson won the third. And Alabama won the fourth. Champions don't do. They don't back down. But I'm actually more curious about what the New Year's 6 is going to be. And I thought we were going to get that all now. And they delayed the New Year's 6 to 2. But it's alright. It's definitely alright that they moved the New Year's 6 back. I'll do a separate stream for the New Year's 6 for you guys. I'll be sure to do that. But we'll definitely see. I will be doing a next stream for the New Year's 6 as well. I'm going to be doing a video predicting every single bowl game. I'm going to do an in-depth preview on all the New Year's 6 and the 2 playoff games. And I'll do a hype video if you guys want that. I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff for the bowl games. I know from December 15th to the playoff, you got like 3 bowls each day. It's like 3 cream puff bowls, like the Cheez-It Bowl, the Red Box Bowl, all these itty-bitty bowls no one cares about. I may be doing stuff for that. But we'll have to see. Akron Zips for national champions? Definitely. Akron Zips. But we're definitely going to have to see. But I am a little disappointed that they moved this back to 11:30. I thought it was at 11, maybe a few minutes, and then at like 11:10 they do it. But they moved it all the way back to 11:30. But we've been streaming for 33 minutes. Who is Duke going to play? I don't know. Last year, Duke played Northern Illinois last year. That's actually where my grandparents met. Not even lying. My grandparents met at Northern Illinois. Quincy, Brett McMurphy has sources where you can find all the bowls. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to be surprised. I wish they could just do it now, but... Is that dog... No, it's a little... My grandma's phone is currently ringing. I don't think I'm going to... I don't know who Sweeney Donald is, so I'm not going to answer that. What bowl game will Oregon go to? I could see Oregon playing...
Hi, this is Patty. Let's leave a message. Thank you. Hi, Patty. It's Marilyn calling. I'm just calling about tonight. What I'm going to do, instead of you driving to my house, I'm just going to take you.
Okay, so pardon my grandma's voicemail, but this is going to be official, but This is going to be interesting. The Belk Bowl? Yeah. What I think could happen is Oregon versus... Who did Oregon play last year? Oregon played Boise State. I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon played Boise State again. Maybe Fresno State, they could play them, but I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Oklahoma, Georgia, Ohio State. That's the big question. Which one will get in? I think it should be Oklahoma. I wouldn't be mad if Georgia got in. Oregon versus WVU Alamo Bowl. Ooh, that'd be good. Georgia versus Oregon versus who'd you say? West Virginia? Oregon, West Virginia Alamo Bowl. That'd be good. The Alamo Bowl is a good one. I always like the Alamo Bowl. All right. Criteria used to rank teams: conference championships, strength of schedule, head-to-head competition, outcomes of common opponents without margin of victory, okay, and then other relevant factors. So, conference championships, strength of schedule, head-to-head, and all that stuff. All right.
And other relevant factors, which gives them some latitude to exercise some subjectivity, which is a departure from the old BCS days.
But I do think the college football playoff is better than the BCS where you just took 2 teams. I do like this improvement. But how many people we got in here? 39. Hey guys, make sure you hit this stream with a thumbs up. It'll help this stream get out to more and more people if people are interested in watching. Why is the dog? This is not an actual dog. It's an ornament. It's a little polar bear ornament. Here are the top 6. Okay, number 6. Who are they going to be? All right. Hold on. Alabama's number 1. Okay. Alabama's 1. 2's going to most likely be Clemson. So Alabama, shoe-in, 1. We got that there. Number 2, who are we going to have? We're most likely going to see, yep, Clemson at 2. Okay. Let me turn this volume up. All right. Number 3. It's going to be Notre Dame, most likely. Clemson's live watch party. Yeah, Clemson's got a pizza party going, so they're happy they're in. They pretty much expected to get in. All right, hold on. Who's number 3? They might drop Notre Dame. I don't know. Who is 3? This is actually a bit of a question.
The reason for that will probably be told when we see who number 4 is.
Well, we'll see. Number 3, will it be Notre Dame? Yep. All right, Notre Dame is at 3. Who will be 4? It's the big question coming up now. Which one will be 4? It's most like it's either Oklahoma, Ohio State, or Georgia. Who will it be? I don't know. A lot of people are saying Oklahoma. That's what I think it most likely will be. Hold on. I'll be quiet.
We don't know where that national semifinal will be. It will be on December 29th. So it turns out the committee was thinking much like us.
Dang it, they cut it away!
For one spot. Before we reveal those, let's look at the comparison.
All right, so it's going to be... Okay, so the FPI has Georgia 3rd, Oklahoma 6th, and Ohio State 5th. The game control has Ohio State at 16th in game control. All right, how about this? Type 1 for Georgia, 2 for Oklahoma, type 3 for Ohio State. 1 Georgia, 2 Oklahoma, 3 Ohio State. Let me know who you guys think. Ohio State, we got an Oklahoma in there, another Oklahoma, another Ohio State. UCF, another person saying. One person says Georgia, another Georgia. Ooh, looks like we got a pretty mixed bag here. A lot of people are saying Georgia now. This looks like it's a pretty even split between Georgia and Oklahoma. One person, College Football Talk, saying UTEP, another Ohio State. All right, another person says.
Right now, the number 14 play Alabama in the national semifinal. In one of the games on December.
Oklahoma. They put OU in. All right, they put OU in. Okay. So that would mean. Dang. All right, so OU's in. It's number 1 Alabama, number 2 Clemson, 3 Notre Dame, 4 Oklahoma. They are in. Waterboy, you just missed it, my man. They just announced it. seconds ago. Number 1, Alabama. Number 2, Clemson. Number 3, Notre Dame. And number 4, Oklahoma. So it's going to be Tua Tagovailoa versus Kyler Murray, and then Brandon Wimbush or Ian Book or whoever Notre Dame puts in against Trevor Lawrence. Ooh, all right. So Alabama, Oklahoma, Cotton Bowl. Clemson versus Notre Dame, Orange Bowl. That's exactly how I predicted it on my sheet. Georgia is 5. Ooh, okay. So they put Georgia at 5 and Ohio State 6. All right. Okay, I see that. So they didn't move Ohio State up. So Oklahoma's 4. They only moved Georgia down to 5. And Ohio State is 6. Okay. I can see that. Georgia versus Texas. I think it's going to be LSU versus Texas. But, all right. How about this? I want you guys to leave your picks in the chat. We'll do Oklahoma, Alabama first. Leave 1 for, how about this? Leave 1 for Alabama, 4 for Oklahoma. Which one do you pick? Number 1 for Alabama, number 4 for Oklahoma. I want to see what you guys think. 1 Alabama, 4 Oklahoma. A lot of 1s coming in. Ooh, looks like it's Alabama coming in, definitely. One person picked Oklahoma, Dominic J. Gomez. Looks like we got a lot of Alabama coming in. Yep. All right. Looks like everybody's going with Alabama. One person picked Oklahoma. But Dominic J. Gomez is the only one going with the Sooners. Now, this one's going to probably be a little bit more even. Give me a 2 if you're picking Clemson, and give me a 3 if you're picking Notre Dame. 2 for Clemson, 3 for Notre Dame. I want to see what you guys think. Ooh, we got Notre Dame, then a Clemson, Notre Dame again. Ooh, look, this is even. This is pretty even between Clemson and Notre Dame. Looks like it's slightly in Notre Dame's favor from what I'm seeing. I don't know. I think Clemson will win, but it looks like you guys are. Ooh, it's pretty even between Notre Dame and Clemson. That'll be the. I think these are going to be 2 good games. I will admit. Notre Dame has a former Nevada coach. Cool. All right. Now here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to say who your national champion is. Give me 1 for Alabama. Give me 2 for Clemson. 3 for Notre Dame. 4 for Oklahoma. Give me your national champion when it's all said and done. 1 Alabama, 2 Clemson. We got Notre Dame and Alabama. 1 person says Oklahoma. 2 people say Oklahoma. Got another Alabama coming in there. Oh, dang. People are saying Oklahoma? What? Looks like it's split between Oklahoma and Alabama. So what you guys are saying is whoever wins the Sugar Bowl is going to get in. A lot of people saying 1s. College Football Talk going with Clemson. Looks like a lot of you were saying Alabama. So, okay, so you guys are saying the winner of Alabama-Oklahoma gets in. Is going to win, which I can see happening. And plus, you got to remember, the last time remember the first college football playoff, Alabama lost to Ohio State. It goes Alabama, Clemson. All right. Whoever wins between Alabama, Oklahoma. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you guys, but that'll be interesting to watch. It goes Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, then Georgia, then Ohio. Okay. I mean, I've already watched it too. I'm just seeing what you guys think. Now that we have the 4 teams, who do you guys think is going to win? So, looks like people are going with either Alabama or Oklahoma. That'll be interesting. But, Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame. All right, we already heard you, Mr. G1. But, I think I want to. Okay, so at 2 my time, 3 Eastern time, I'm going to be doing another stream when we figure out the New Year's 6 bowl games, which is going to be interesting. Alabama 56, Oklahoma 27. I don't know. These are both going to be really good games. Both going to be really good games, and that I'm excited for both of them.
And I do believe that Notre Dame has to be in that conversation
But
on who is the 4 best teams.
but people are saying Notre Dame shouldn't be in. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't really know.
Clemson, Alabama, separated. Everyone else, if we're not worried about wins and losses, we're not worried about the 2 losses, not worried about the 0 at the end of Notre Dame. They need to be in the conversation. We're trying to find the 4 best teams.
Scores 30, Sooners 35, Alabama 42, Oklahoma 35 in OT. Ooh, that'd be good. Notre Dame can beat Clemson. Hold on, wait. Guy says Notre Dame can beat Clemson. Clemson's in the ACC no-show conference. Notre Dame has more experience in big games. Notre Dame versus Bama in the title game. Well, the last time Notre Dame played Bama in the title game, they did not really show up. So we'll have to see. But I get they've already announced it. Boy, we already know who the teams are. Mr. G. Lee won. We already know. Kyler Murray is winning a Heisman and a Natty. We'll have to see. I think that'll wrap this stream up. Any last thoughts anybody in the chat would like to say? Any last shots? Any last thoughts? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Kyler Murray win an MVP in the MLB? I don't know. Kyler Murray is pretty good at baseball. I've seen some of his highlights. UCF got snubbed? I don't know. UCF, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think if UCF goes undefeated next year, they should be in. Ohio for Heisman? I don't know. All right, looks like you guys are pretty much just mourning the death of UCF of never getting into the playoff. All right, I think that'll end this stream. Thank you guys for watching. Another stream coming at 3 Eastern time for the New Year's 6 Bowls, which will be good. New Year's 6 Bowls reveal, I will do that. Plus, I'll be predicting every bowl game in a few days, along with a bunch of other stuff. So, hope you guys have a good day. I will see you next time.